Hey guys, welcome back to Life Up Education TV. In today's video, I wanted to talk about let's live in abundance place and let's stop living in a fearful state. I wanted to address this because I see a lot of people suffering from this, and I am not talking from the higher space. Like, I'm not talking from the higher position and be like, oh yeah, everybody suffers it. Like, yes, I suffer too sometimes. Like, we're all human beings and our brains are designed to be scared, right? Like, we're always look out for the danger. We always look out for survival dangers. So it's, in a sense, it is a natural thing that people often experience, fearful state. But you know, one thing about fearful state that I know is that it doesn't help you to produce anything. Like, when you're too scared, you just can't have that initiative, commitment, decisions for you to take actions. So today I wanted to break them down into like what it actually means, right? So, you know, instead of telling yourself, I'm old and I don't have time, you should switch that thinking to, I'm young as fuck and I have plenty of time. And that itself was a life-changing for me. Like, once I noticed how young I was, once I noticed like how far ahead the time I have in my career, like I immediately kind of like stopped believing in that, subscribing in that fearful state of like, I am running out of the time. Because literally, like, there's no reason for me to be scared of it. Like, I'm too young. Like, and I mean, like, it doesn't matter. Like, the number here, it's not necessarily me because of me, but I think it's more about the mindset that you have. Because I've seen like 60 years old, like 17 years old. And then I've also seen like 20 something years old acting like 60 years old. So it's really like up here, like the mindset, how you perceive yourself. Okay, the next one, I must stick to a decision. So you should go from I must stick to a decision to I am always able to change my mind. I think too many people are afraid of like making the wrong decision, but in reality, fixing the wrong decisions that you made is more important than making the right decision. Because frankly, like, you don't even know what is right or wrong, like, unless you do it. And decisions are much more strong when you have more insights, like when you actually have the insight of like operating the decision and understanding, learning like if the decision was actually right. This next one is kind of like common saying, but you know, people look at glass half empty or glass half full, and how you want to have the narrative around it is up to you. Like, you can say my glass is half full, or you can say my glass is half empty. And then you can say, I'm worried, I'm constantly worried because what if this happened, that happened? Like, what if X and Y and Z happen when those X, Y, and Z are not here? And this is something I used to do, so don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that whoever who does this is like stupid or like wrong or anything like that. Like, I get it. That's why, like, through my experience, I want to like show you how going from fearful state to like constantly keep like training my mind to like subscribe on abundance space really helped me, like my personal. Okay, so see, when you're worried, when these worries shouldn't even exist because none of X or Y or Z is happening, you can be, instead of being afraid of them happening, you can say, I'm not worried at all, and I will worry later when that happens. So that's one way to look at it. Another one is, once I'm done, once I make a wrong decision, once I'm fucked, I'm done. This is like such a misconception. You can say, I can always change my situation. So going from like, I fuck up, I'm done, to like, I believe in myself. Like, I know that even if I get myself into a situation where it looks so fucked up, I trust me. Like, I know that I'm capable of going through that experience. And, you know, guess what? Like, you can't even guess. Like, you don't even know whatever you have to, like, today, you're gonna have it tomorrow. Like, there's no guarantee in life, you know? So that's another thing. And also, another thing I wanted to mention is that, so what does this all mean? What we've been talking about actually could be used in the opposite direction as well, in a narration. So people tend to think, once I am rich, once I have this and that, like, I'll be good. I'll be happy forever, like, ultimately. No, that's not how it works. The same thing, like, once you are there, you're not gonna sustain the happiness unless you work on it. So, you know, the fixed mindset that we talked about a little bit, like, once I'm done, I'm fucked, like, I'm done, right? Like, no. You can say, I can always change my situation. But you have to apply that into the happiness side. You have to say, like, you can't say, once I'm rich, I'm good, like, I'm good to go forever. No, I mean, it doesn't work like that. You have to continue the growth, and you never know, like, you can lose everything you have, everything you own. And actually, the more successful you become, and I guess technically the more public you are also, like, people have more intention around you too, you know? Like, your life could get tougher, really, because now you have things to lose. So you can't apply this, like, once I get, like, to a certain destination, I'm good. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's a continuous, never-ending growth. It's a continuous, never-ending, like, willingness to be better. So I think that being said, this is the end of the video today, but please remember that. And thank you very much for watching for today's video. I will see you guys in the next video.